What up, what up, what up? This your boy Shadow with Chaos Legion, and this is another recap. This against Mohawk Spirit. We beat them 58-53. Uh, yeah, they missed a lot in the middle, and that's what was the difference. Um, we took care of 3-star at everything except for 1 and 4. Now this was a pretty funky match, as far as what we were facing. But hey, like I said before, you only deal with what you get. Um, I like to try to. I'm gonna try to keep these videos short so people stay interested in, like, I saw that. Yeah, of course. So just to keep y'all informed that I'm not gonna be showing everyone's attacks, but this war we're gonna highlight 2 people, actually 3 people, and the first one will be Superman. Superman is getting some love because he actually listened and took care of the bottom 2 with style. All right, so Superman is coming in with a drag attack, all rage. When you're hitting defenses this low, I mean, even I've seen the Zap Quake method. I'm not a fan of it. You get more benefit, especially since they changed the dragons um, to spit fire more frequently at a faster pace. They're going to burn through stuff a lot faster. So I think you're wasting spells if you ever use the Zap Quake method. Um, bring a poison for the clan castle to slow the clan castle down, or quake as he did, just to soften up some of the high HP buildings. And then all rages in a haste with some balloons in your clan castle. Now again, this is lower defenses for a Town Hall 8, but even on a max Town Hall 8, I recommend the same thing, just as Superman is hitting right here. Now, and with any base, before you hit it, you should scout it. You should scout. Scouting means to observe the base, observe the defenses, and see how you can best exploit it. Now, with dragons, you just want to, spread them out and over the defenses so that they can, and then set them up in a position where they can quickly get to the air defenses, things that target them fastest. You also want to take a look at the sweeper, see which direction the sweeper is facing. In this case, the sweeper is facing from 10 to 5. So you don't want to be coming in from 5 o'clock because it could slow your dragons down, allowing your dragons to be taken out by the 8 air defenses that are centered. So he's coming in from the side of the sweeper. Could have came in from behind, but he came into the side. Probably want to quickly get to that clan castle. Clan castle comes out, and then he just spams the rest of his dragons. I would recommend spreading your dragons. That way you only need a couple on the ends, just like you would do with a bow witch. A couple on each end, and then the rest of your dragons up the guts from the angle that you're going to attack. That allows for a more controlled direction of your dragons. But again, with these defenses, it kind of don't matter. So he spammed them all in a bunch and then starts popping his rages so that they can quickly eat through these defenses. He got a couple high HP buildings up front, and that's the clan castle, and then he's going to come up on the town hall. Comes in with his loons, takes advantage of that current rage, takes out the splash damage, and then those balloons are just going to chew through the rest of these defenses while the dragons tank and clean up. All right. And then drops in his king for some added cleanup. Awesome. Good job, Superman. Now, I would show the second one, but the second one's a Town Hall 7, and, we're not going there. The next couple that I'm going to show you is by MVP, DP, excuse me, DB. I think I called him BD last time in chat, and he's like, "Who the hell are you calling me?" By BD. Dog Boy. Uh, he got the 2-star up top, clean my junk up. But then he has 2 accounts. So look what else he took out. He took out their number 3. Thack did that. He took out their number 4 and their number 8. Excuse me, 8, 6, 3, and 1. Of their top bases. So yeah, we're just gonna start hitting the replays for DB. And DB's favorite attack is the Bow Witch attack with healers. He likes to funnel corners and then drop his spells early so that he's not missing it, and so that when he sends his tanks down, they get to immediately start going into the base and not wandering. Now I like what he did and this what he does in the beginning shows that he scouted this base and he planned it. Even though this is a kind of cookie cutter attack, he still takes the time to scout the bases. And I'm just gonna let it play in the beginning just to show you what he does with this giant. All right, so let's get some troops down, man. There we go. Where we at? There we go. Okay, so he has a archer up top taking care of that. He brought an archer to take care of that one builder hut up top. And then he's going to drop a giant. See? Looking at this base, if he would have dropped the rest of his tanks, which are giants in his CC, they would have all detoured to this cannon instead of going into the base where he wants them to go. And that's the purpose of that cannon. Now he's going to be dropping his witches and bowlers, and he doesn't want this cannon to take his witches and bowlers out before they can get established and start setting the funnel on that side. So he drops a giant to tank that allows him time to get his funneling troops down on the board. Starts with the right side and then the left side. And that was just enough. Gets his healers down. And then here comes his spells. Kind of really on the edge on that first jump spell. But see, he get his spells down before he drops his tanks. Because if he didn't, where's his tanks going to go? They're going to go to the closest defenses, right? They could walk to this wall. They could, but if something took it out, then they're immediately coming here and here. So you want to get your jump spells down early. King, and then the rest of his bowlers, and then here comes his warden. And then it's a matter of just dropping your spells. He gets his poison down for the clan castle to slow them down, pops his warden ability. This another thing. This Inferno Tower is on multi. This one's on single, this one's on multi, and that could determine the direction that he wanted to start. Take advantage of this. This multi is not going to do much damage at all to his troops. So he can come in that angle and then allow all his troops to just, do their thing on the rage, saving a heal for later, or saving his other spells for later when they want to quickly burn through this single one. So he popped ability for the warden. And then everything's under rage, and they're just going to start chewing this up. And I said this on last video, heroes matter. His queen is just chopping through this stuff like butter. And the bowlers are coming behind and helping out. She's attacking those high HP buildings. Notice now the single is targeting the group troops, but he got a high queen. So as soon as the queen targeted that that Inferno Tower, 2 hits and it was gone. So hopefully that's motivation for you all. Take advantage of those books and events. Get those books. Get your farming up for Dark Elixir and put it on all your heroes. Get the troops after your heroes. You can always dump, as long as you stay farming, you can always dump the rest of your elixir on your troops, but push it on those heroes, because heroes matter. All right, I'm going to fast forward through all this, because this is a done base. As soon as that Inferno Tower went down, it was a done base. It was a wrap. And DB sets a good example for the clan, getting it done. Put a lot of pressure on me too, man. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, Dak hit that one. And then this is his alt account, Lil Dog, Lil DB. Little lower defenses. That's why he's hitting it with Lil DB. And like I said, this is one of his favorite attack styles. This time he brings some extra giants. Before he just brought one giant and more bowlers, and just put giants in his clan castle. This time he's bringing extra giants in his regular army camp. And you see how he uses them as the tank for his funneling troops. Pretty smart. Keeps them up a little longer, especially against that splash damage there, because those wizard towers can easily take out those witches and bowlers, especially in a group. So his funnel is set. Then his jump spells are down. And then here comes his heroes and everything else up the gut. Now, in these kind of bases, it's hard if you don't get, a lot of the buildings out early to get your troops to go into the core like you want. It's designed to pull them. But let's look what's on the board here. We got this air defense, which is about to be taken out. Look where your troops are at now. We got this air defense, which is about to be taken out. The next closest defense that's not behind a wall is right here. So they could be pulled to the downside of the base. These troops right here that are just now entering, the closest building that's not behind a wall is this gold storage. So these could be pulled up top, which could be a benefit. Okay. Poison goes down. Clan Castle comes out. This is what pulls them into the core of the base. The CC. The enemy CC. That's what's going to pull your heroes. And if you had Valkyries, it would have pulled them too. So they get into that jump spell and they're in the core enough to start taking out what's in the core. We're not worrying too much about this hound. Hounds are pretty much done in as far as clan castles, unless you're doing queen walks. They may slow it up for bases that try to keep folks from doing queen walks. Exit jump, nicely placed. You got the single Inferno Tower up here battling two max giants, 3 max giants. And here comes the bowlers to finish that out. Had some witches and skellies on the ground as well. Queen down here, she has yet to pop her ability. Yeah. Great patience, great planning, great spell dropping. Speed this up. It's a wrap. And good job, DB. Did I say it right that time? I said it right that time. All right. All right, the next one, the last one I'm going to get into today will be Thacker. Thacker just recently joined us back from I think he was gone for about a year hiatus, visiting his neighbors' clans in Canada. It's all good. Home is always home, though, man. You always come back. But Thack does a dip attack. And he's also going to do a bow witch. Again, these bases can be a little tricky. They're designed to make you walk around, and hopefully that your infernals take out the strong troops of yours. Notice though, on a scout, these expos are on ground. I didn't click scout actually this time, but you can tell by the radius. These expos are on ground, all of them. I would have hit this with an air attack, but bow witch works just as fine. I'm going to discuss real quick too also on this one, the funneling. Because funneling, especially on these kind of attacks, is very important. It's something you should start looking at, start practicing. Pay attention to when you're going to drop your troops, and when you drop your troops, what buildings they're going to target, and is that going to be beneficial for you to send your troops in from the direction that you want to send them in from. In this case, he wants to come in from 2 o'clock this is? This is the direction he wants to come in. So he's setting his funnel on the outside to take out these buildings, okay? So that when his troops come in, these buildings are gone and they're not going to pull his troops to the side. He's going to go straight into the core. That's his objective. You also got the queen sitting in the center. That can also help. So wall breaker goes down and didn't fail on that. Great job. Healer's moving now to the bowlers. All right, we're getting the first jump into the base. He dropped both his jumps down. Now look at what I'm talking about with the funneling. This side is taken care of because after here, the closest defense is in line with this expo. Okay, these outside troops are going to take this out. So this is good. This is a good funnel set on that side. This side, we're kind of in trouble, right? Because once they jump and take out this stuff in front here, these buildings in front, the queen, the next buildings that's up would be here. We can look at the health right now. This wizard tower is about to go down. This is about to go down, but look at the HP on here. So, you know, unless these get taken out, they're going to start walking. And notice, now, again, this is still up, that's still up. They're going to be pulled in towards the queen, especially if he can, he done dropped the CC, especially if his queen gets in there, the king is going to come in, everything is going to be pulled toward the queen. And the clan castle, there's ground clan castle troops, so they could be pulled that way as well. But some are going to walk. And you're about to start seeing that now. See? The giants, bowlers, they're starting to walk to the south. The king started walking up north. But he got just enough troops into the core with the queen chasing after the enemy queen and clan castle. So that's something you got to think about. Is funneling. Funneling, funneling, funneling. I'm going to keep saying that. Funneling, funneling, funneling. And that's with these mass attacks, or even if you're trying to do queen walks, funneling, funneling, funneling. But great job that. Getting a 3-star. I'm not going to show you other attack. I'm not. I know you want me to, but I'm not going to show it, man. I'm just going to stay with this one, okay? I'm not going to show it. You can't make me, no. Anywho, again, I try to keep this short. Great job, Legionnaires. Until next time, this is your boy Shadow with Chaos Legion. I'm out.